What is up, champs? Champion Trucker coming back at you with a new video. Man, this video has to do with, honestly, something that I see at truck stops. Not a lot, because it's a rarity to see this thing or this person, but the way men interact is hilarious. And I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm just here to tell you what I see, and it's hilarious. Women truck drivers are a rarity, right? Yeah, it's an industry that is male predominated. You know, you go to a truck stop, you look to your right, you look to your left, you see a big majority of big men. I'm talking about some fat men with some sloppy clothes, and then even from that, you see a little amount of nice dressed up kind of dudes. So, all right, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of what I experienced at a truck stop. I was in Maryland. I'm back with JB Hunt. And so I spent a week out there, you know, doing what I got to do. And I get to a truck stop and I stop for the day. I take my shower, I get out, and there's this really nice looking truck driver that obviously is a woman. Bro, chill, bro. So anyway, you know, I just glance over and say, oh, okay, that's nice. And you know, you don't see a lot of those out here. So all right, a dude, a Hispanic guy, and I'm Hispanic, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my little interpretation of what I think he was trying to do, right? And he was just like, hey, you drive the truck? And she was like, yeah, I do. He's like, oh, you must have the skills behind the wheels, mamacita. I said, oh Lord. Now, it was hilarious just to hear that conversation. It was hilarious, but her response was even funnier. And she said, oh, you think that was gonna work, didn't you? He was like, huh? And I don't understand. I mean, I saw a TikTok of this chick who ran away so fast from like this dude was like, hey, hold on, wife, saying like this truck driver is gonna be his wife and everything like that. I understand this is an industry that is male predominated, male dominated, and it kind of, at the same time, it sucks, right? Because you kind of go to work in a different field, and people are like, have their work husband or work wife that they're probably single, but then they probably got their work girlfriend, work boyfriend that's just like a friend, really. And then they dig into it and they're like, oh, we like a lot of same things, and you're able to, you know, coexist and have a flourishing relationship. But as a truck driver, what are you gonna do? For me, right, I'll be like, hey, you know, I'm going out to Ohio. Oh, you're going to California. Okay, well, I'll see you. You know, if we pass each other on the highway, maybe if I'm going out west and you're going down, you know, out east, we just high five each other real quick across the median and be like, hey, it was nice seeing you. There's also obviously teams, but man, hey, it's hard to do teams, man. You're always running, and then you got to rely on somebody else. I mean, shoot, if I hear the when you steer off at the side, I'm waking up, I'll be like, hey, let me check my hours. I'll get back up. I don't trust you. Or just pull over, you know, just pull over. I mean, I've seen some really attractive truck drivers, female truck drivers or women truck drivers. And there is like a bit of an urge to be like, hey, how you doing? But I don't do that. You know why? Because I don't want to be the 101 truck driver that day that said, hey, how you doing? Or, hey, are you beautiful? No, I'm like, hey, you know what? You know, they dress up like they know when they step out that truck what they dressing up as. I dress up just to dress up because I don't like to look like a bum. I'm a truck driver. I'm about to not look like a truck driver typically when I get out of there. You know, in the winter season, I'll put my flannel on. I got not my Timbs. I'm not about to put $200 shoes on my feet. I got some nice boots, maybe Timberland Pros. I put some Timberland Pros on my feet. I got my joggers. I'm looking good, you know? That's for me. You know, the funniest thing is like and this is probably a good joke, right? A female truck driver, a woman truck driver wakes up, you know, and she got hot breath, her hair's all messed up, and she steps out that truck, and a dude gets out almost at the same time. It's like, hey, beautiful. She just woke up. She just woke up. She got bad breath. Her hair is not even fixed up. She got pajamas on. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, Lord. Like, hey, all I gotta say is, if I was thicker than a Snicker, woo, and I was a woman, hey, I wouldn't even mind it. I'd be like, you want to pay for my diesel? Because that is so dumb. It's so dumb, but it's so entertaining because I get to listen to people, and all I do is I just sit there, I feel my stuff. You know, sometimes I'm irritated because the fuel pump, one of the fuel pumps on the left side, you know, where your driver's side, it'll go in there easy. Then you go to the other side, you're like, dang it, I didn't pull up far enough. Then you go pull up, and then it's just annoying. And so I'm worried about that, while other people are like, hey girl, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Ooh, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, and some of these dudes are dogs. Some, I want to say generalized, but some of these dudes are dogs. I know a couple who got a wife at home, but yet they entertain other females or women. It blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. But the funniest thing is, you got the skills. You got the skills behind the wheels. I said, oh, I hope you haven't been practicing that. I hope you just came up with that. I hope. Please tell me. Please tell me you did. But hey, this industry needs a lot more diversity within race and gender, right? Because I'm looking around, it's like, oh, yep, that's nice. And then when you see one female truck driver, you see everybody running. One woman truck driver. It's, to be honest, right now, it's like, oh, you're a truck driver? It's like, oh, wow, that's cool. That's real cool. And then some dudes be building a fantasy in their line. We're going to get married. We're going to own our own trucking company. It'll be Mr. and Mrs. Trucker, and we'll be so happy, and we'll live happily ever after. The end. No. I mean, there's a few out there. If you're out there, you met your wife by just at a fuel stop, let me know. Be like, hey girl, let me pay for your diesel. Oh, okay, $300, $500. Oh, okay. Hey, no, I was talking about like, how much your car? How much is unleaded gas? Let's get back down to it. All right, man. Peace out, everybody.